Today we've got a Kia Sportage, one of the most popular cars in Britain at the moment. SUVs are dominating the market in all segments, even in this one. With its 7-year warranty, you can see why the Kia Sportage or even the Hyundai Tucson is becoming so popular. Both vehicles are made by the same people on the same platform in the same factory in the same country. Today we're going to have a look around the Kia Sportage and see what it's like. So in this video we're going to have a look at the exterior as usual, the interior as usual, then we're going to see what it's like to drive. So the particular Kia Sportage that I've got, I actually rented from Enterprise Rent-A-Car in Northampton. The location we're on is the Salisbury Plain down in Wiltshire. We've got it in blue. Blue I think looks absolutely fantastic in this colour. Of course they come in other colours as well, black, white, whatever. As we can see from the exterior, despite its name Sportage, it's not really a sports car. It's an SUV. Bit of a strange name, but that's what they do over in Asia, I believe. It's got lovely wheels, lovely lights, and you can even open a door with your key on your person. You don't have to press the unlock button, which is always kind of cool. Most of the people that are going to be buying an SUV, such as this Kia Sportage, are going to be sort of small-ish families. So things that are going to be important to them are the size of the boot. We're over here anyway, so we might as well check it out, see what it's like, and see what you can do. As you can see, it's a pretty large boot. One thing that's kind of nice is when you do have stuff in it, you've got this protector stuff that just hides what you've got. And then underneath, you have your spare tyre, which is where it's kept in there. You can also remove this thing out completely. Gives you a little bit more space should you need it. To give you a rough idea of the size of the boot, I've got a set of golf clubs here that we'll put in. They fit with plenty of extra space as well. Super. So what happens if you're a rear passenger in one of the Kia Sportages? Well, you'll find that you've got decent enough headroom. And in terms of luxuries, you can play around with the positioning of the air conditioning. But the one thing that's really quite amazing is if you were to look down here, you've got a heated seat, which is a luxury most cars aren't going to have. If you're taking family along with you, you've got your ISO points fixes down on this side, and then again, the same on the other side. So when we have a look in the driver's wheel and the front, this one has got the automatic transmission, so you just push it in to pull it all the way down to where you want to go. We also got this storage space down here, which is, you know, pretty deep. You can put quite a bit of stuff in there. You also got your glove box for storage and the infotainment screen, which I've already done on the Hyundai Ioniq, which I'll leave a link in the description below for that video. If we were to look around the cabin of the Kia, we can see that actually the buttons are the same in the Kia as they are in the Hyundai. The infotainment is exactly the same. The buttons down here are pretty much the same. The cruise control is located in a similar position as well. So the volume buttons, there's not really a lot of difference between them. Even when it came down to moving the mirrors, locking the doors, you know, the cabins are all quite similar. Even down to the materials, still hard plastics. That's what they can do to keep the costs down but keep the technology good. Okay, so let's see what the Kia Sportage is like to drive. So we'll pull it in D. We're actually on, given that it's an SUV, we're actually on sort of an off-roady sort of pathway. This one is the two-wheel drive version. You can get a four-wheel drive version. The four-wheel drive version is in the GT Line S. This is just the standard GT Line. The roads here are kind of rough. It's one of those stony sort of roads where, like I said, we're up on the White Horse, the Salisbury Plain. If I went too far to my left, I would be on army territory and might get blown up. So let's not go that way. So let's continue on the drive. We're now heading onto a main road. So we've got it in the manual mode, so we can use the flappy paddles to change up a gear. If you didn't want to do that, it goes all the way up the rev range and it will just change gear for you. This is sort of like a sports mode, which is a little bit ridiculous in an SUV, but most cars seem to have them these days. So let's sort of describe what it actually is on the road. It's smooth. It's really smooth. It's kind of what you would expect from an SUV. The suspension is lovely. It's not got air suspension or hydraulic suspension or anything like that. It's just standard normal suspension. It's got pretty big tyres as well. So we're on a fairly tight and twisty road. It's absolutely fine. Like, you wouldn't take it on a track day, but it's not designed for that. So yeah, I quite like driving vehicles anyway, so absolutely fine. There's plenty of space in the Kia. Would I buy one? Probably not. I'm not really in the target market for it. Like I said, it's for small families. It's absolutely perfect for small families. There's a large enough boot. You can get 4 adults in comfortably. You have got a centre seat, so you know that's good if you've got three small children. 2 Isofix points as well. Fantastic. As for the rivals of the Kia Sportage, you do have its sister car, the Hyundai Tucson, which also benefits from that 7-year warranty. But if you wanted something a little bit more different for a couple of vehicles from Toyota, you got the Toyota RAV4, you got the Nissan Qashqai, the Renault Kadjar, the Ford Kuga. Even from Volkswagen, you have the Tiguan, you've got the Skoda Kodiaq, the Audi Q3. They're all in the same sort of category of vehicle. So, you know, you've got a pretty wide selection of alternatives to this. I think the main reason why people buy this one and why it's so popular is down to price, really. It's and that warranty, of course. If something were to go wrong, they've got that peace of mind that goes with that 7 years. You don't really get that much road noise. You can barely hear the engine. I think that's mainly down to the fact that Hyundai and Kia are using double glazing glass. So, you know, it eliminates road noise quite significantly. I know somebody that drove one of the Tucsons, and they parked it up to take a phone call and just didn't realise that the engine was running, and was surprised that they couldn't hear it at all. That's how quiet it actually is. So on a long journey, that's something that you probably quite want, actually. So I'd recommend it in that regard, definitely. The Kia Sportage is a reasonably well-equipped vehicle. It comes in at £20,000, and for that you get a large spacious cabin and a boot. The infotainment system, you have to pay a little bit extra to get that. I probably would pay extra if it were me. The basic one is really basic. Having the touchscreen on the premium is a lot better. You can see exactly where you want to go in terms of what functionalities you have for, you know, the radio, adding your phone, the sat nav and all that sort of stuff. I would definitely pay extra to get that. For engines, none of them are particularly powerful, but they range from a 1.6 litre petrol. The petrols go up to a 2.4 litre, and then for diesels you go from a 1.7 to a 2 litre. If it was me buying it, I would buy the 2 litre diesel. You get the benefit of the low down torque. You don't need to go particularly fast, but having that torque and that added towing capacity is great. For fuel economy, you'll probably be looking somewhere on average in the mid 40s, so 45, 46, something like that. The boot is fairly large. You get about 470 litres with the seats up, and that goes up to about 1,450 litres with the seats down. If towing is your sort of thing, i.e. you like to tow caravans, you're probably good for about 1,500 kilograms. After that, it may struggle. With the 2 litre engine, you'll be looking at about 130 horsepower, which will get you to 60 in about 10 seconds. But ultimately, the bit that's most important is the torque figure, which you'll be looking at about 275 foot-pounds. Your top speed is about 115. It's not a particularly quick car. So that completes my review of the 2019 Kia Sportage. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe for more future content. I hope you enjoyed that, and bye bye.